My name is Liz, and welcome to the Tiny Treatery. New year, new name, baby. Time to solidify my brand, and this is what I've come up with, so welcome. My aunt got me this 2021 desserts calendar, and I want to make the dessert of the month every month for the rest of the year, which means that today we are making Banoffee pie. I truly do not know what this is. It definitely sounds made up, but that doesn't really matter. The recipe is here and I'm gonna follow it, regardless of whether this is an established dessert or if it's just up and coming, fresh, spicy, and new. You never know. So anyway, I'll show the recipe on screen, both with the original yield and the tiny yield, and I will meet you in the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. Am I filming? I am. I'm always so worried about that. Okay, so there are three components to this Banoffee pie. There is the base, and then the caramel, and then the topping. So the base is comprised of butter and digestive biscuits, which I guess is like a British thing. I don't want to start any drama, but that literally sounds disgusting. That is a terrible name for a cracker. Why are they calling it that? I do not know. But the closest thing to a US equivalent is a graham cracker, so that's what I'm going to be using. Then the caramel, pop off in the comments if you disagree with my pronunciation and increase my engagement, thank you, is made of butter as well, dark brown sugar, and it says condensed milk. I'm gonna hope that that means sweetened condensed milk because that's what I have, and I don't really know about an alternative, but especially because all this is milk and sugar, so I don't know what else condensed milk would be if not sweetened. And then the topping is made of bananas and whipping cream, and then they use some chocolate to decorate it. So, time to measure. So here it all is, the digestive biscuits and melted butter for the base, the sweetened condensed milk, butter, and brown sugar for the caramel, and the heavy cream and bananas for the topping. So in the original recipe, the pie goes into a 20-centimeter pan, but here at Tiny Treatery, we do things tiny, so I'm going to be using this 4-inch pan that was gifted to me by a fan. You know who you are. So, all right. First things first is to make the base. The instructions say, put the biscuit crumbs into a bowl, then add the melted butter and mix together. Spoon into a greased, loose-bottomed cake tin and press down into the bottom and sides and chill for 10 minutes. So, I have to crush up these graham crackers and then mix it together with the butter and then put it in this loose-bottomed cake tin. And that's just it. That's just the base. Nothing too fancy for this Banoffee pie. Just crushing up some crackers and mixing it with some butter. Not making any freaking pastry crust or anything complex like that. So, let's get to it. So that's chilling in the refrigerator. I think I probably should have pulverized the graham crackers a little more, but I got sick of it, so I didn't. And obviously I added more butter because it didn't seem like it was coming together. So I added more butter to make it a consistency that seemed more correct to me. But to be fair, maybe I'm wrong because I have never made a graham cracker crust or whatever, so I could have messed everything up. But it does kind of smell like a McDonald's hotcake, which I'm personally very excited about. So the next part is the caramel, which is made of brown sugar, butter, and sweetened condensed milk. Personally, I hate sweetened condensed milk. Let's see how we're supposed to do that. For the caramel, melt the butter and sugar in a non-stick saucepan over a low heat, stirring all the time until the sugar has dissolved. Add the condensed milk and bring to a rapid boil for about a minute, stirring all the time to make a thick golden caramel sauce. Spread the caramel over the base, cool, and then chill for about 1 hour until firm or you are ready to serve. All right, let's go. Okay, so that is in the refrigerator and I need to leave it in there until it is firm. So I have extra caramel, and this same thing happened when I did my pie, my pumpkin pie video. It seems that you cannot downsize the filling of a pie recipe the same as you downsize the crust of a pie recipe, because I always have way more filling. So that's something I need to figure out if I ever make another pie. But anyway, I am not tempted to try this, frankly, because I think heated up condensed milk smells kind of like cheese poo, and I don't like it. So I don't really even have a lot of faith that I'm gonna like this pie, but it's the dessert of the month, and there's nothing I can do about that. So the last thing is the whipped cream and banana topping, but you're supposed to put that on right before you serve it. So I'm gonna wait to make that until the crust and caramel are firm and cooled. So I'm gonna clean all this up and return to you when it's time to make that topping. Okay, so the caramel seems nice and firm. So next, carefully lift the pie from the tin and place on a serving plate. Slice the bananas and fold them into the softly whipped cream and spoon over the base, using a fork to create soft peaks of cream. Decorate with swirls of grated chocolate. I have to whip up the cream and then fold some bananas into it. Ew. This banana got kind of brown sitting here. Oh well. So I'm gonna whip the cream, cut these bananas up a little smaller because they are too big and not very many of them would be able to fit on top of the surface area of this pie. Fold them into the cream and then decorate with chocolate. I do not have something to do the grating swirls. I looked it up. You can use like a vegetable peeler. Don't have one of those. Probably should get one, but I don't have one. So I'm just gonna cut it up and like sprinkle it on. Let's finish up this pie. Time for the taste test. So I'm not looking forward to this at all because I don't really like whipped cream. I'm not sure about this caramel, but I think I'll probably like the graham cracker crust at least. Need a napkin, as always. Okay. You know, you would think the dessert of the month would be like yummy and exciting, and I'm sure this would be yummy and exciting for like anybody who was normal, but I'm just so picky that it's borderline clinical. Okay. Ugh. You know what? Do you in fact know what? Okay, this pops off. Wow, I am shocked. This is so good. What in the world? Yum. Okay, no. I just got a bite with chocolate, and the chocolate's kind of like taking down this whole experience, which is surprising because I really like Hershey's chocolate, which I know is like scrub tier, but I like it. But also those are really thick pieces, and it was only meant to be like grated swirls, so that's probably on me. I'm in awe. That was like incredible. Perhaps the British popped off. I don't like saying that, but it's the facts. There's nothing I can do about it. I feel like I need to isolate the elements as best I can. The banana with the whipped cream, I was like worried that was gonna be gross. But honestly, it's great. Ugh, God. Whipped cream still is like not for me, but you know, whatever. And then I don't think I can really separate the caramel from the crust, but I don't really like that by itself either because sweetened condensed milk is just like kind of nasty. Obviously I like the crust because it's just graham crackers and butter. Yeah, that's pretty good. But for some reason, when you get them all together, it's just like a harmony that I'm not expecting. Because I don't like whipped cream, I don't really like the caramel sauce, and the crust is like good, but it's not like groundbreaking. But eating it together, it really just is a symphony for the senses. Wow. Absolutely blown away. January dessert of the month, a success. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. That's really not based on anything. Actually, maybe a 7 out of 10. I know I just like raved about it, but it's not like that good. It's just like really good, but it's not like setting a record or anything. So January dessert of the month, success, 7 out of 10. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and subscribe for more baking adventures.